Look at all these work orders I gotta go through. Let's go do our job first. We'll do that later. What's up, everybody, and welcome. We're actually heading out to a 21 SPX, not too far from us here, and we got some SeaDek to install. So I guess there's a panel too that was missing. It's a brand new 2023, so we'll check out the little boat.
To turn right onto Gulfport Boulevard South.
I know. Anyway, we'll check out the boat, and I'll show you the technique to install SeaDek if that's what you want to do yourself. So I will see you there. All right, we got our wagon. Let's go find our boat. Well, here she is, not too far from the van. Outboard version. You can buy these the inboards too, but everything's becoming outboards now. Nice little boat. It's blue color. Let's jump on and we'll start laying our pieces out, make sure they're all correct before we clean everything and put some SeaDek down. All right, we got our SeaDek here. There is some chemicals. We got acetone you're gonna need, and you're also gonna need alcohol. I got denatured alcohol. That'll be the second step. We're gonna wash everything down with acetone first to get all the big stuff up, and then dry it out real good and clean it with alcohol. But first, we're gonna but take our pieces out and make sure we got all the right pieces and it's the right boat that we got the SeaDek for. All right, let's see what we got. We got this piece here, one piece here. Here's our other piece. And here's the piece where the camera goes here. That's right. So we got all of our pieces for the back here. And the few other ones are our entryway here. We got pieces for our covers here and then down the stairs. And I was wondering what this piece was for. I just realized that goes right here, right with the steps. So what I'm gonna do is I'll show you how to do one. We'll do one. I'll just time lapse all the rest of them and get it all finished. So yeah, we'll start right here in this corner and we'll work our way into the boat. And if you wanted to, if this stuff's all rolled up, I got the box laying on top of it to try to flatten it out, but the sun will flatten these out if you just let them lay. So we'll let these sit here until we get to them, and hopefully they'll lay down a little bit for us. So let's get started. So here's our piece for the back corner. This one fits, already checked. We're good there. Got a bunch of rags, need a couple of them here to start. And the first thing we're gonna do is scrub it down with acetone. This is a good cleaner, so we'll scrub it down with that, let that evaporate, and then we'll put some alcohol on it at the final to make sure everything's off of it. And then we'll lay this down. The best way is to start from a corner, an edge here, line it up, and then slowly peel your tape back and kind of just push it to keep the air out of it until you get to the other end. So you'll see that when I'm doing it in the video. So let's put this one in. All right, acetone first. You gotta get the edges really good because that's where it's gonna mess up if it does. All right, different rag. Nice clean new one. Alcohol. Last step. All right, let that dry for a little bit. Doesn't take long. You can see it evaporates. If you want to take a rag and wipe anything else off, a clean one, not a bad idea, just to make sure right before you put it on. And you just want to play with it, make sure it's in the right spot. Do that over and over and over again to make sure, because you only got one shot to stick it down. Another thing you can do, just to make sure, is put your other piece next to it and make sure you're not going to crowd this piece or something is wrong here. All right, I think I got a good feel for it, where it needs to go, so let's start sticking. Alright, just got the corner. We can peel this back now and slowly lay it down. Now, make sure that you push these edges down really, really good. And that's where you don't want water to get into, is this crack right here. That's what's going to mess up the glue underneath. Well, there's one of them. Now let's continue on here. Like I say, I'll just throw some music on here. We'll fast forward and see what it looks like when it's all done. Well, there we go. Look at that. Looks good. Makes the boat look a little bit more modern too with this stuff on there, and it's nice and comfy on your feet. But it all turned out good. Well, that wasn't so bad. It was pretty simple. Just took a lot of time to clean and prep the area. Remember that the cleaner it is, the longer it's going to adhere. Plus, of course, there's a big jet over the top of us now. Anyway, putting this in the sun also is going to help. I'm going to leave this, tell them not to put the cover back on this and let this sit maybe overnight. That way, before you get it wet or anything else, that adhesive has time to completely cure, and the heat helps activate it. I think you got to put these on between anywhere above 60 degrees to 90 degrees, maybe something like that. But the warmer the better. It seems like this stuff is more pliable and easier to put down when it's hot outside. So anyway, if you've got any questions, comment below. And as always, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you next time. Later. Look at this Mastercraft next to us. It is electronic fuel injected. Must be from the future.